what I wanted to do tonight. So it is Monday, September 21st, and we did launch our prep week for the free group that we've been talking about for a little while, that Sandy and Michelle and Laura and I worked on a couple weeks ago, and are putting the finishing touches on for a free challenge, which we don't normally do, but I thought this was a good opportunity to do something different, offer people something for free, and hopefully get them excited about, jumping in with us, and then leading right into the hype group for 30-day breakaway, which I'm already having a lot of excitement about. So it's pretty awesome, in terms of not just myself, but actually I should say I was excited until I figured out I might have to run outside. And now I'm like, I might have to go buy a really cheap, stupid treadmill just so I can run on a treadmill. I hate, when I did the Sam, I hate running outside with a pad. Like, I hate it so much. So I'm like, crap, if I don't have my tread, I don't know what I'm going to do. But what I really wanted to do tonight, because we talked about the hype group the challenge and the hype group pretty much in like a lot of details last week, and kind of shared some of our documents and this calendar. So I really don't want to go over it again. I want to keep this call pretty short tonight. It's Monday Night Football. It's my birthday week, and I didn't want to. I'm like, I can't even have a cocktail until after I pick up my kid from gymnastics. So I'm like counting down the minutes. I just don't want to beat a dead horse with this group, but I think it's really vital that you invite and you're getting people engaged in it, for multiple reasons, not even just because of 30-day breakaway, because some people might not be interested in that program, but the free challenge is going to be showing our customers, our prospects, what we do as coaches. It's not completely geared around running. I mean, we do, they can choose a walking or a running goal, like of a mile a day, but we're really, really showcasing what we do as a whole, as a coach, with the total solution. So fitness, nutrition, support, accountability, that kind of stuff. And so whether or not they want 30-day breakaway, I think it's amazing for all of the people that we're trying to get into, this healthy way of living and creating a sustainable, healthy life, right? So I shared, and it was Kisa's invite language that she asked me yesterday. She's like, do you have any invite language for the free group yet? I'm like, no, not yet. I'm just kind of asking if people want to know about my October challenge group. And she's like, oh, how about this? I'm like, sweet, I'm using it, and I'm going to put it as an example. So I've been sending, my VA has been sending that out all day. I've gotten a lot of responses back, and I've actually have people straight from Instagram going into the group already. There will be a post each day of this week, kind of prepping people. The full challenge, again, to remind you, does not start until next Monday. You really want to have them in as soon as possible, just because there are things that they can kind of check out in there.
Kelly, is there any chance we can just show, I don't want to belabor it, but like a 3-minute overview again?
Yeah, that's fine. I just was kind of going over, and then I'll show it, and then I just wanted to open up for questions, like to see if anybody, because like if you watched the last week's team call and then you still had questions, I know Kisa had some questions she was texting me about. So instead of going over every detail, I just wanted to give an overview and then see if anybody had any questions. But and then the challenge will be, the 5 days of the last week of September, and then the weekend will be the hype group. So where am I? So, oops, that's the hype group. So basically it started today with a welcome and overview. I was gonna say, so Wednesday starts those intros that we kind of always do with groups. I would say they really need to be in by Saturday, at the latest Sunday, to really get the full effect and understand kind of what the challenge is about, how they can enter the raffle. So we know people love free shit. So, Saturday into Sunday would be, and then make sure if you are adding people in later in the week, tagging them on especially the Saturday and Sunday posts. Those are going to be the most vital to making sure they understand kind of how the challenge is going to work. So this is kind of just the calendar of how it's running. Laura, did you want me to go over all of this or just show this? What do you want me to do?
See, I'll just do a quick run through. So So on Thursday, there's going to be a meal plan that's optional. There are 2 meal plans being provided. One follows 2B mindset, one follows containers. The whole idea this week is just kind of to make posts that, you know, if anyone jumps in at any time, they haven't really missed that much. The Shakeology sampler post that's going up tomorrow does say reach out to your coach if you want a Shakeology sampler. And the one I'm referring to in there is the one that comes with Clean Week that has 7 packets, but you can handle that. However, if someone does message you, that's what they're talking about. Truth of the matter is I don't think people will message you about it. And Kelly and I kind of had a conversation about the fact that with shipping being so screwed up, we're not like trying to push that big time because it probably won't even get to them till like for a few weeks.
It's more to
So
bring up the Shakeology, right? Just to talk about.
yeah, it's
Shakeology.
more just to like show our product and why it's useful. So just so you know, what I was gonna say. Oh, on the 27th, if you look at this, it says, I am committed because post a selfie. So I need each of you
Oh yeah.
to get a white piece of paper and write on it in, you know, something bold, I am committed because, and send it to me. Cause I would like, or send it to Kelly really. I would like on that day to already have a number of us with our pictures already up. And so the idea on that day, we want to get a lot of people on this thread writing why they're committing to this. I'm committing to this because, you know, I've been struggling with consistently working out, or I've always wanted to run, you know, or whatever their reason is. You don't have to say why you're committed on your white sheet, but I am committed because in a selfie with you. Ideally, what I'm hoping to do with that, just so you know, that turns into like things you can put on your social media. So Kelly, I don't know if you just want to make a post on Fit to Love tonight.
I was actually just gonna create it and then people could print it out. I was just gonna make one that says it and they can print it out.
Well, no, we said we were gonna have them handwrite it.
Oh.
To keep it simple. I have one handmade,
Oh, that's right. You did say that. Okay.
But we said just do a handwritten one.
I don't mean, but that's fine.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead. Nothing.
Anyways, if you want it typed up for the team, that's fine. What was I gonna say? So that if Kelly could make that post and we could all post on there, you could actually start posting those this week. You know, join me for this. You know, I'm committed because this is why I'm doing it. This is my friend Emily. That's why she's doing it, whatever. And then the week of the actual challenge, the 28th through the, whatever Kelly is trying to install. Okay, the 28th through the 2nd, it's really just a 5-day challenge. We moved it to a 5-day thing. And so for those 5 days, people will be checking in hopefully every day at the end of the day, telling us how their day went. There's actually going to be 3 posts each day of that. On Saturday, the 3rd, there's going to be a live workout. I'm hoping that all of us could be there. That would be super fun. Get as many people in as possible. We're still debating about what the workout's going to be. But that is going to happen. And the idea for that is Michelle's going to run the workout on a Zoom. So we're all going to do the same workout, which is different than what the Sunrise Squad, I think, normally does. And so it will be like all of us doing the same workout. After that workout's over, that's when Kelly's starting the hype group, and she's going to do hype group post for Saturday and Sunday, and then people can purchase on Monday the 5th. The only other thing I was going to say is that on Friday the 2nd, do you see where it says post your tracker? That people who do the free challenge and want to win a prize, they have to post a picture of their tracker there, which we should show the tracker in a minute, Kelly. And then Kelly on Thursday, the 8th, I think it is, or whatever, that's when she's doing a drawing. So the people who will be in the drawing are the people who did the free group and post their tracker, as well as those who purchased the program. They'll get extra drawing tickets. So it's really 2 piles of people who are getting that. The tracker for the free group is simply this. They simply are supposed to do a 1 mile walk, jog, run each day, nothing complicated. They can do whatever they want. And then we're coming up with some bonus workouts that they can do. One of them is the 30-day breakaway sample workout. I would totally, we'll totally in the group encourage people to do that, but you can too. And then it has the times for the Zoom workout, just so you know, that's one time. It's just 4 time zones. so it's only one time for the workout. Just I listed every time zone. Okay, so I know that was a quick run by, but hopefully that gives you an idea. This script is in our team drive. So if you're a person who needs to kind of see the big picture of what's being said ahead of time, you have access to it and you can read through all of it. All right, I'll mute myself now.
No, you don't have to mute yourself. So, and just for the hype group overview, it's basically just like our hype groups have been, but condensed. So there wasn't as many details with 30-day breakaway, so it didn't need as long of a group. The challenge packs, I'll tell you, they're the same price as MBF, which is awesome. So the base challenge pack is $160 on sale. They get a running belt. All the stuff that would come with it, a running belt and a set of bands, which are the accessories. So the accessories bundle, if you didn't want a challenge pack or a completion pack, comes with bands and a running belt and the calendar and stuff, or they can just do the digital. So it's the same. There's no mega pack. There's just base, deluxe, accessory bundles, digital only, and then the completion packs of mega or deluxe and base. So 130 and 2 whatever, I can't remember. So very, very, and it comes with both the nutrition plans again. So I mean, a lot of value again. Yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome. And I think, and I didn't, so that's funny, I didn't tell anybody, like the other teams or anything, that we were doing this. I just was like, or actually Chris Reed said, he's like, it's your group, you do with it what you want. So if other people benefit from us running this and people are like, what are you doing? And that's on them to figure out we're not doing anything crazy. I'm not asking, a bunch of people for money or anything. So if they get sales and people want to know about the program, got more power to them. So, but I did want to see if there was any questions related to the group or the hype group or the program. Some stuff's still coming out. So I'm still waiting on some details, like when it's actually going on sale that Monday. It's the same stuff, like, to sign up as a coach in order to get it early. We were kind of going to do the same kind of raffle idea that we do with the flash sale. Like you sign up. So if they complete the free group and they post their tracker, they get a raffle ticket, right? That's pretty much, they just have to do to get one raffle ticket. If they purchase on Monday, they get, I think we did, I don't remember how many raffles, but like same thing, kind of like the flash sale where you do an add-on, you get another raffle, like a challenge pack plus an add-on, you get another raffle ticket. And then if you sign up as a coach, which you have to, you get an additional raffle ticket. But that dang coach thing, when we do the flash sale, how many people sign up as a coach just to get that extra raffle ticket? Even if they're only doing it for that 30 days before they get charged, they're still getting the program early. It's not like they lose the program when they, cancel their coach account. I still have people that haven't canceled their coach accounts that signed up during either of the flash sales. So, because they're still getting the discount and they realize they like the discount. So any questions about the program or the group or anything that we're doing? Oh, my eyebrows can move. I guess I need Botox again. Now my big fat eyebrows are moving, so I need to get Botox. So my Botox is wearing off.
So I was just going to say, I haven't done this move in a while because we haven't run free groups, but it used to be that you could make an invite on Facebook and invite it was like 500 people or something.
No, you totally can. Yeah, you can.
So I'll probably do that.
The graphic that I created for the cover photo that I created, you can do your own, but that cover photo should fit nicely in an event page, because you can also create one event and make us all event planners, co-hosts, because I put the wording in the middle, so even if it cropped off the sides and the top, it would still work well. And then that's where you can get invite people, a bunch of people, but then I would think you want to have a conversation or send them personally the link to get them in, so you know who's going in and who's not. But yeah, that is an option. I still need to do a post. I was going to do a running post. I stole somebody's and was going to like, just how she asked, like, have you ever wanted to run a marathon, or, you know, the different questions, and then get people to answer it and then ask them if they want to be in the group. So I can share it. Once I concoct that, I can share it.
I just want to encourage people, like, think of a multi-prong approach when you invite, you know, like there's the crap you're putting on your social media that's, you know, showing people what you're doing, but maybe not getting that many people who actually respond to things. And then there's the private messaging, and then this idea of inviting to an event. Like, they're taking multiple approaches really is helpful to getting a wider net of people who you might get interested.
So no questions? Wow, we're awesome. Just kidding. Well, if there's no questions, then, and you can always ask in the team page. Before we left, I wanted to, we're September 21st. There's 9 days left in the month. I don't know where everybody's at with Success Club, or any goals that you had for this month, or personal goals. But I just wanted to just talk up pushing through the end of the month. I've had a really rough month. It's been huge transition, I think, for a lot of us. I know Emily and Laura are huge transitions in education. I know Kisa just moved cross country. She just finally got to leave one job and start another job. You know, Deja's coming up on a test group participant and just got like shattered. She was supposed to start today and that can't start till next week. Michelle, sorry, I don't know what's going on with you right now. You know, it's like in those times, like right now I'm at SC2 and I'm going, and I've been at SC2, I think, since probably September 3rd. I mean, like, so I hit that super early in the month, and it's not for lack of talking to people, because my VA does that. They're inviting because my VA does that. It's that following up, and that, you know, I felt like my energy has been really lacking from my day job to come home and then do this, right? None of us only do this, right? We have other jobs, some that are very demanding right now, more so than ever before. And so it's like, the thing that I love, I don't know if I was telling Laura this or something, but I was like, you know, all summer, even since COVID started in the spring, like, I got to invest in this thing that I love, and I love helping people. And I have just chatting with strangers about, like, I was talking to a woman who she wants to get out of a verbally and emotionally abusive marriage. She wants to, you know, find her faith in God again and get healthy. Like, those are the 3 things she typed. A stranger typing out to me that doesn't know. And I'm just like, that's where I want to put my energy, like helping. That's exactly who you know, what I had to do 8 years ago. And that's where I want to put my energy. And I would come home from work going, I have 15 messages and I have no desire to even read them because I was so exhausted. And so, like, I know, like, try to find, and this is where I'm going with this. Like, I know we're exhausted. I know we feel like we're at our wits' end. We have, you know, but find that little piece of joy, whatever it is, with what we do here. Even if it's 5 minutes a day or 20 minutes a day or something, like, maybe you can't do as much as you were once doing or even want to do, but I know that connecting back to that joy, because my other job is not where I'm finding joy at the moment, it keeps me, because what's the easiest thing we could give up right now, right? For most of us, like, I can't give up my full-time job right now. I can't give up, you know, being a mom. I can't give up being a wife. So the thing that might have to take the back seat is Beachbody coaching, right? And that breaks my heart. Like, if I'm at that's the thing that's not supporting my family right now completely. That's the thing that is that extra still. And so I said to I was just like so upset. I'm like, I don't want this to be extra. Like, I don't want, like, it's breaking my heart, whatever that looks like for you. If it's just connecting or making $500 a month, I don't want it to be extra. I want to have the energy to help these women. And so, I don't know. Whatever little bit you have left, and I'm not saying give it all to this, but remember why, you started? What is that thing that if somebody had given a little bit of extra to you, or that person that did give that extra to you that got you here? Think about even that one message that could change somebody's life, or just listening or talking. And so that's what I've been doing. Sometimes I come home and I do all, because I'm a leader on the team, and I feel like I need to be doing all these things for all the coaches and all the, and sometimes I forget to actually talk to my coaches or just talk to the people. I don't have to be doing all of these clerical things or, team things, like just talk to people. So now I spend, like, all I did today when I got home from work was go and talk to people in my messages. And it was awesome. And I had a lot of people that responded, and I wasn't paying attention to them, and they want to change. And so I think, I don't know, I could just ramble all about it, but it just was reminding myself to come back to a place of why I want to do this, why I want to help even just one person. And if that's all I can do for a month, that's what I want to do. So pushing into the last week and a half of the month, and just seeing if you can talk to one more person, help one more person.
Kelly?
What?
I don't know if anyone else has a story they'd want to share, but I actually have a really cool story from a challenger. So I have some challenger who hated her Shakeology, like just did not like it, whatever. So she messaged me privately and she was like, hey, do you have someone who wants Shakeology? And I'm like, I couldn't think of someone off the top of my head. But then I remembered that like 4 days earlier, someone had messaged me out of the blue and it said, do you have Shakeology samples? And I'm like, well, I don't have any samples, but you can get a sample pack. And then they explained to me that it's like for a friend of a friend who has cancer. And they heard from someone that like was going through chemo that like Shakeology was the only thing they could keep down. And so anyway, so this person like got me in touch with this one person, and they sounded interested, but then they were like the friend of the friend of the friend with chemo or something. And they weren't ready to purchase and whatever. The conversation died. And so when this girl messaged me like 6 hours later, I was like, wait, like I do know somebody who wants your Shakeology that you don't want. And so she's going to send this, she's going to send her Shakeology to this person, like, just because. And I was like, this is what I'm about. Like, I'm about kindness and goodness. And like, I'm like, I mean, y'all know I got God up in here in my life. So for me, it's, it's God working and just making it like I just had to listen enough to put it all together. And it took me a little bit, but what a cool thing. I mean, I didn't make a single sale. I don't expect to make a sale. In fact, I got one customer who's never buying Shakeology again, and another person might die of cancer. I don't know, but it's like really, I don't know. It's really just cool. And I think sometimes with coaching, I need those moments, and sometimes I don't reach out, like Kelly was saying, sometimes I don't reach out enough that creates those moments, like those moments are far more likely to happen with people when you are engaging with people. So it's just something to remember. There's getting new people, and then there's loving on the people you have, and there's appreciating the journey. And it's just, I think those stories, sometimes we don't share our stories as on these team calls, but maybe that's something. If you have a cool challenger story, like, it's worth the share. It's worth the remembering while we're here. So
I want to say really fast, and Michelle and Emily aren't in our tribe, are they? They're just in yours, I think. But we had, and I'm pretty sure Deja and Kisa both said it, but we had a tribe member share the other day who's been a tribe member for a while, and I only know her through Quinn. I've never met her in real life. And she shared that her daughter, and I'm not sure how old she is. I know she's at least high school, if not college, but maybe high school, that she's been really struggling, and because she just had to admit her daughter into a treatment center for an eating disorder. And she's been there for 3 weeks, and it's really hard. And this mom, and it was so interesting to me, and obviously I don't know the ins and outs of her life and what goes on in her home, but I was like, you know, it hit me like, no matter what we do is so important right now. Because I'm like, this mom is obviously takes care of herself. She works out. She loves spin. She works out in our tribe. She's a contributor, daily contributor, you know, in our tribe, which is what kind of, she's like, I'm kind of an off and not really posting because all this is going on. And, you know, it's like, and still she has a daughter that's struggling with an eating disorder. And it doesn't mean that her mom did anything wrong or didn't, you know, it's like, but because of what goes on in society, what we've been conditioned, all of us as women have been conditioned to look at ourselves and treat ourselves and do things. And it was just like, so it was twofold. Like, you know, as a mom with younger daughters, we can be trying to show how to take care of yourself and treat your body well and talk to your body nicely and, you know, not all this stuff. And it can still go south. Like there's still so much outside forces that enter into our kids' world and our world that have control. And so I feel so fortunate to be a part of a movement, if you will, that's like normalizing. And I don't like saying normalizing normal bodies, because I don't know what a normal body is. I don't like when there's like a hashtag. It's like everybody is just a body, right? Just normalizing bodies, and that we're all different and all unique. And so I feel really blessed to be a part of a movement where we're, you know, not only able to support this mom. I mean, that's probably the most support on a post I've seen in a long time. And it had nothing to do with her losing weight or losing a pant size. It was us coming together to support this mama on her trauma, you know, her what's going on in her life, and just lifting her up. And then just that our message is to, you know, tear down these walls that we've built up around her and that everybody else has built up, to be perfect or to look a certain way, or and it's crazy because I'll tell that story for a different day. My fork in the road and what my Instagram, not feed, but the explore page looks like. It's hysterical. It's like 50-50 of like bodybuilding, crazy ass fit chicks, and then like all these other women like showing rolls and cellulite, and like it's just funny. It's like, so clearly those are the things that I'm looking at, you know, like I'm going back and forth between like the thing, but anyway, it's very interesting. But so anyway, I'm just really, those are the things that keep me coming back to why I'm not going anywhere. I'm not, you know, when things are tough, not even just in this, but it can be really tough in this too. Like right now, it's been a lot harder. I think everybody's getting back to school, whatever that looks like. And life is still a shit show for a lot of people. And I keep reminding myself that the only thing that has felt normal in the most abnormal 7 months or however many months we've been going is my fitness world. That is the only thing that has stayed the same. Being able to work out consistently, work out from home, connect with my online community. That is the only thing that has stayed the same. And I'm very grateful for that. So anyway, I don't know. I feel like I'm always talking, and I hate always being the one that's talking. But anybody else want to say anything or have any questions? Or I just wanted this to be quick and pump people up for this group, because I think it's going to be awesome. Oh, Wednesday, next Wednesday is the transformation. So I'll remind everybody when we want people to go in and post their transformations like we do every time in a flash sale, to show people, you know, how results work and stuff. But don't hesitate to reach out with any questions if they come up. Everybody looks tired. I'm like, yes, good, because I didn't sleep at all last night. So I had to sleep on the couch because I couldn't sleep and was kicking and up all night long. So I don't even know how I'm awake right now. But
Emily's in that job and decided to coach her kids' softball team.
Emily did?
No, I didn't. I said that's my next goal.
Oh, I thought you said you were doing it. I was like, girl, troop leader, remember I got rid of it?
No.
Like,
Yeah,
stop.
she said a year or two. Give her
Yeah,
a year.
I'm on the volunteer third baseline. No, I
Oh
can't.
God. Girl, you better run. You better do something that makes everyone hate you because you don't want all that.
Just continue to say fuck a lot on Facebook, and then they won't let you.
Just friend their parents, and they'll
Yeah.
be like, "She's a
Yeah,
horrible."
they'll be like, she is not quite sane.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you in the group.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.